Hiya guys, happy Sunday. Apologies in advance for at least a couple things. Number one, I'm slightly tipsy. I'm only on my second White Claw, but I haven't drank in like over a month, so it's hitting me. It's nice. Not gonna lie, day drinking on Sunday. What are you gonna do? And secondly, I noticed that you can see my, what is that? Squatty potty right there. I am in the bathroom. So I know eventually I'm gonna go like this and you're gonna see it anyway. So before you can pick on me, I'm picking on myself. There's my squatty potty. Ain't she a beauty? Thank you, Adriana. So I don't know if you saw my posts, recently, my blog posts on Meg Happens, but I am currently amidst a miscarriage. I am okay. It's been a really interesting time. My husband and I have been, and my husband, preteen daughter and I have been talking about potential adoption for a while. My daughter really, really wants a sibling, and I've always been sad that I couldn't provide that for her because of my health problems over the years. And as you know, I finally am healed. Unfortunately, I still have to take a couple important hormones. I take hormones for my adrenal glands and my thyroid. My endocrine system's a little wonky. And that will probably never change. So I'm on some unconventional medications for both of those, but I've seen studies on healthy pregnancies on both of those medications. So we were hopeful that perhaps we could have a healthy pregnancy too, now that I'm doing so well. So we tried last summer a few times, and I'm really good at getting pregnant, as it turns out. I'm just not very good at staying pregnant. So, I don't know for sure what's happening. I don't know if my hormone levels are not high enough. You know, I'm getting pregnant, but I don't know if maybe my levels are not getting high enough to maintain the pregnancy. Could be low progesterone. It could be a lot of things. Or it could just be a fluke. So I had a few early miscarriages, and then I just had one at 7 weeks. I'm having one right now, actually. I'm rambling here, and you know me, I'm gonna post this even though it's ridiculous and out of order. It's just how I do. But because I know there's always somebody who could benefit from seeing my truth, my raw, honest, unfiltered truth. So my entire point about this particular post, it's been a really interesting time lately. The excitement, you know, when I first saw the pregnant a few weeks ago, knew that I was pregnant and saw the test, that was really exciting. And you know, at first, I'm sure many of you ladies and possibly gentlemen can understand where I'm coming from. You don't think about the nerves and the fear and all the things that can go wrong in that moment. When you see the positive, you're just so hopeful and happy. And then you start dreaming about what it's going to be like and what's the child going to be like. And then reality sets in and you're like, I'm 40 years old. I've had miscarriages before. What the hell am I doing? And I've been through all those emotions. The beautiful thing is that, and then we had a few HCG level tests, the pregnancy hormone level test, to see how I was progressing, and things were great the first 2 tests. And then I had a 3rd test, and my levels did not double like they're supposed to in pregnancy. But I was like, you know what? Maybe it's a fluke. If I'm being honest, I knew in my heart that it wasn't meant to be at that point. My symptoms dwindled down and stuff. And I kind of knew it, but you just hang on to hope. You don't want to like manifest the opposite of what you're looking for. So, but I knew, you know, and I made peace with it. And oh gosh, it's just so interesting, especially as a trauma survivor. It's interesting the emotions you go through and the realizations that you have. Last night, I received via email my lab results for my 4th HCG test, and I saw that they were subpar. They hadn't barely risen at all, and I knew then that it was a no-go, that this pregnancy is definitely a no-go. After like the off and on anxiety all day, you know how I like to preach about letting go of what we can't control, and how worry and guilt, for example, and fear, you know, they're all useless emotions. Fear is not, but worry, it's really a useless emotion. It doesn't do much for us. Sorry, I have little things popping up on my phone here. So, I'm losing my train of thought. This is a hot mess, but I will post it. Worry is a useless emotion. So throughout the day yesterday, I was really nervous and anxious. And then finally at like 7:30 p.m., I got the email that with my level, and I saw that it wasn't good. And I actually felt an intense sense of calm when I saw the number, because I wasn't in that anxious limbo anymore. You know, I've been in limbo, like, is this pregnancy healthy or is it not? You know, and it consumes you because it's my body. I can feel what's happening and not happening, and it's hard to not let it consume you. And I'm so fortunate that my family's so supportive, my husband and my daughter, and I'm not currently working. So I'm very, very blessed that I'm able to take care of myself that way, and, you know, however I need to. And so, oh, sorry. So I had the anxiety yesterday, and then out of nowhere, so I had the sense of calm when I saw that number, and then suddenly out of nowhere, I couldn't breathe. You know, it so happens that my father-in-law is not doing so well right now, and I don't want to share too much. It's not my place to do that, but my husband had texted me from his house and let me know that things weren't great up there. And I think just the combination of what I was going through and what's happening with everybody up there just kind of hit me at once, and I couldn't breathe. You know that feeling when you can't get a breath all, like, suddenly. And it's funny, all these years it's been so subconscious. I didn't feel anxious. I felt calm when I got the news about my levels, but then it's like this subconscious stuff takes over, and I suddenly couldn't breathe. I was having a panic attack. Couldn't get a deep breath. My chest was aching and pounding. I could feel my blood pressure rising. I felt dizzy and all that. And just, you know, that sense of doom that you feel. And I'm like, what is this? Like, why am I so triggered right now? I knew this was coming. I knew that I was going to miscarry. Like, I'm okay. It's the subconscious mind that can wreak havoc on our bodies. It's just incredible. And I look back over these decades of all my intense, insane health issues, and they were very real health problems that only dissipated when I healed the underlying traumas. And I'm such a broken record, but it's so true. You got to heal those hurts and those pains and those traumas. Okay, here we go with this hot mess of a video. What's happening with me today, as I am bleeding all over myself, is that I am truly at peace. I have my moments of sadness, and I have my moments where I'm mostly sad for my daughter because she wants a sibling so badly, and I might not be able to give that to her. It's certainly not happening this time. But the thing is, guys, is that this doesn't have to be tragic. It doesn't have to be tragic, you know? It can be beautifully tragic. It can be whatever you want it to be. And I truly believe that it's just nice to know that I truly believe that things really do happen the way they're meant to, and this is not part of the divine plan for me right now, at this moment. I just know it in every fiber of my being that I'm okay no matter what, and that this just isn't part of the plan. And I know that this soul, you know, I don't feel a sense of loss for this soul inside me that's right now. I feel like this soul needed a safe space for a while, and that I have provided that safe space for this soul before it moves on, you know, to its next destination. I really do believe that. And I just, again, like, quote unquote, bad things happen to us, but it's all a lesson, and all, if you try to find the gratitude in it, if you try to find the blessing in it, you will find it in absolutely everything and anything. And it's made me realize that this miscarriage, my fourth one now, it's far from the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm not doing the whole pity party thing right now. I'm really not. It's made me realize that all the shit that I've been through in my life, this is nothing. It's nothing. And, but that's the thing. I'm also noticing I don't want to be judgmental of other people's pain, other people that have experienced miscarriage, and all kinds of things. We all are on our own unique journey. We all have our own pains and our own traumas, and some people break a nail and it's the worst thing that ever happened to them. Some people have been through horrific war, you know, and I need to stop judging other people. I think we all do it a little bit, whether we're conscious of it or not. This video is all over the place. I guess what I want you to get from this video, if you have suffered through 9.5 minutes of this, thank you. I'm sorry and thank you. Sorry, not sorry. But bad things happen, but there's always good that comes from it, no matter what it is. There's always good. And this, what I'm experiencing right now, for whatever reason, I'm just reminded today of my blessings and how well I'm doing. I've been up since 3 a.m. With the cramping and everything, realizing this is definitely a miscarriage and it's happening. I was sitting in the tub at 3 a.m. and just feeling panicky, having a panic attack, and just rocking back and forth and saying like, holy crap, you're doing so great. And I literally was doing that and just like, you are safe and you are held always and you're okay. You don't have to suffer. You're in pain and you're having a panic attack, but you're okay and you're always going to be okay no matter what. And it's okay to feel pain. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to be however the hell you need to be. Just be how you need to be. It's all okay, always. So I feel good. I feel good, and I'm not naive. I know that this is going to hit me in waves. I was really hoping for a healthy baby and a sibling for my daughter. And, you know, who's to say that's not going to happen? It might happen. It might not happen. But I'm okay. All is well, and I choose not to suffer. I choose peace, and I choose joy. I'll let the sufferable moments happen and wash over me, and then I will bring it right back to peace. Love you guys, and I hope you're having a fabulous weekend.